Hello, I'm Greg Jung, auctioneer and senior specialist at PBA Galleries in San Francisco. On Thursday, May 22nd, PBA Galleries is pleased to offer at public auction fine books from the library of Dr. Elmer Belt. Dr. Belt was an internationally acclaimed surgeon and professor of surgery at UCLA. He was instrumental in the founding of UCLA Medical School and is remembered as a pioneer in the field of gender reassignment surgery. True bibliophiles, Dr. Belt and his wife Ruth assembled several distinguished collections, including their collection of material by and relating to Leonardo da Vinci, which was donated to UCLA in 1961, where it serves today an international community of scholars and continues to grow. A Florence Nightingale collection assembled by the Belts is also housed at UCLA. Their extensive collection of Upton Sinclair books was donated to Occidental College in 1950, and in honor of this spirit of private collecting as a public benefit, Dr. Belt was awarded the prestigious Sir Thomas More Medal for book collecting by the University of San Francisco in 1972. The books offered in this auction were collected by Dr. Belt and other members of the Belt family and have remained in the doctor's family since his passing in 1980. In a 1977 interview, Los Angeles bookseller Jacob Zeitlin offered this description of Dr. Belt. He is an omnivorous reader in a great many areas. Elmer Belt's collecting is a reflection of the breadth of his mind and also his infinite capacity for fine detail as it expresses itself in surgery and in his knowledge of medicine. In some ways, you could take his library and it would be a portrait of the man. This breadth of mind is apparent in the variety of material collected by Dr. Belt included in this auction. Among the highlights of the sale is this copy of the narrative of the voyages of the ships Adventure and Beagle, which includes an account of the voyage by a young Charles Darwin. This copy is a presentation copy from the co-author and the captain of the Beagle, Robert Fitzroy, to the English astronomer John Lee. Presentation copies of this work are exceedingly rare, and this set is estimated at $30,000 to $50,000. Other scientific works in this sale include the first edition of William Gilbert's treatise on magnetism, printed at London in 1600 and recognized as the first major English scientific treatise based on experimental methods of research. A superior copy in fine condition, this volume is estimated at $25,000 to $35,000. Also offered is this manuscript transcription, likely done on the spot, of a series of lectures delivered by the famed Scottish physician and author William Hunter in the autumn of 1762 at the Chelsea China Warehouse in Piccadilly, London. A fascinating look at the training of physicians in the 18th century, this manuscript is conservatively estimated at $1,000 to $1,500. A rare 1760 London edition of Benjamin Franklin's Experiments and Observations on Electricity, estimated at $10,000 to $15,000, is also included, along with a number of other works by, about, or printed by Dr. Franklin. Also offered is this complete set of William Curtis's Flora Londinensis, with 647 beautiful hand-colored folio plates of the indigenous plants of Great Britain. This is the revised edition with more than 200 plates not included in the earlier edition. Highly prized by collectors, this set is estimated at $20,000 to $30,000. Another exceptional botanical work is this fine printing by the Lion and Unicorn Press of Captain James Cook's Florilegium. Printed in 1973 in an edition of only 110 copies, with the illustrations printed from the original copperplate engravings which were commissioned by Sir Joseph Banks upon his return to England from Cook's first voyage to the Pacific. The 30 uncolored engravings are beautifully printed, and this volume is estimated at $10,000 to $15,000. Finely printed books were a shared passion of the Belt family, and the collection includes many fine examples. The highlights include this finely printed set of Thomas Percy's Old English Ballads and Romances in 4 massive tomes, beautifully printed on pure vellum by the Delamore Press over a period of 5 years, finely bound in full calf and housed in full custom Morocco cases, from an edition of only 5 copies on vellum. However, this copy is not numbered and may represent a 6th such copy. The set is estimated at $15,000 to $20,000. The auction also features 4 superbly printed works from the Ashendene Press, including the folio printings of Edmund Spenser's minor poems and The Faerie Queen, each limited to 200 or fewer copies and each estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. Many other fine presses are represented, including the Allen Press, the Daniel Press, the Kelmscott Press, Nonsuch Press, and a very large selection of works printed by San Francisco's Grabhorn Press. Of particular interest to California collectors will be this complete portfolio of the etchings of the Franciscan Missions of California by Henry Chapman Ford. Printed in 1883 in an edition of only 50 copies, and with the individual etchings highly prized by collectors, complete copies of this portfolio are extremely rare and not often offered for sale. The Belch copy not only contains all 24 etchings, but also includes Ford's original pencil sketch for plate number 9, the Santa Ynez Mission, and a second, later etching by Ford of the Santa Barbara Mission, not originally from this series. The portfolio is estimated at $20,000 to $30,000. Certainly the most beautiful book in this sale is this illuminated manuscript on vellum by Alberto Sangorski of Dante Gabriel Rossetti's poem, The Blessed Damozel. With a stunning miniature by Sangorski after Rossetti, and with a superb fine binding by Revere and Son, this magnificent volume is conservatively estimated at $20,000 to $30,000. A small collection of works by Sir Richard Burton, including his first book, Goa and the Blue Mountains, and the extremely rare first issue of his First Footsteps in East Africa, with the suppressed leaf still present, is offered, as is a collection of writings by Sir Winston S. Churchill, including a set of his biography of his ancestor, the first Duke of Marlborough, signed 6 times by Winston Churchill. A small collection of the signed limited editions of the novels of William Faulkner are also included, including the very rare Absalom, which is estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. These highlights just begin to scratch the surface of the Bell collection, and we are thrilled to have the opportunity to offer these fine volumes at auction. Previews will be held in our San Francisco gallery May 19th through 22nd, with a special evening preview on Wednesday, May 21st from 4 to 7 p.m. The auction will begin at 11 a.m. Pacific Time, Thursday, May 22nd. The full catalog can be viewed online at pbagalleries.com. Online bids can be placed in advance of the auction. Absentee bids are also accepted by mail, phone, or fax. Live telephone bidding during the auction is available for select lots. Printed catalogs can be ordered from PBA Galleries. If you're unable to attend the auction in person, we invite you to tune in to our live video and audio stream and bid live from your computer by clicking the Bid Live Now button on our homepage the day of the auction. Thank you very much. We hope to see you there.